What's up, guys? Coming to you from Mexico City. This is my third trip here in the last couple of years. You know, a lot of people go to the border 8 or 9, 10 times, been to the border a bunch. But if you really want to understand the border problem and the cartel problem, you have to come here. There's a lot to learn. And a lot has changed since the last time I was here. So last time I was here, the president was a guy named, they call him AMLO. The new president is Claudia Sheinbaum. Very, very different kind of president, much more focused on the things we care about as Americans, which is stopping cartels, killing cartels, and stopping the fentanyl trade. One of her secretary of security, her head of security really for the country, is a guy named Omar Harfuch, the real deal, former chief of police for Mexico City. He, the cartels have tried to assassinate him in the past, taken his life. He's been shot up. He's the real deal. I say this to you because there's a huge sea change. We have actual partners now for the first time in a long time. And we also have a new administration on our side. We have President Trump, who has, of course, said and is making this a major priority. There is a ton of opportunity ahead. And it's a complicated problem, a lot more complicated than people realize. It spans across all sorts of jurisdictions across government, whether that's the DOJ or Homeland Security or the Department of Defense or our intelligence community. There is a lot to do. There's a lot that has been done, probably more than you think. So a lot of groundwork that's been laid. But Congress actually needs to help. If the administration's going to focus on this, Congress has to back it up because they're going to need a lot of money. And, if we're going to be spending money abroad, say defending other people's borders, we need to be defending the most important border right here. I think everybody agrees with that. And our border is, of course, tied to cartels because the cartels have operational control over all of the trafficking networks that come across our border. Lots of opportunities here. Congress needs to act. This is why I've asked the Speaker to create a select committee on the cartels. Why would we do that? Because every solution I find, and there's a lot, span across every single committee of jurisdiction. So in legislative terms, that means you're never going to get anything done unless you actually hire staff and focus on the problem. I'm glad the Speaker has told me that he is for the idea. We're in the process of making it. And so I think there's a lot of good news ahead. So signing off here from Mexico City.